Like, I went straight from Damien, which was a progressive role, which I felt like the only thing bad that was said about him in that movie was the two gated function line, and that was something that was used in the Burn book.
Right.
Everything else, he was normal and he was fine, you know, like, and it was fine. It was good with his friends. So I felt like that was a progressive role that pushed the envelope. But shortly after that, they were like, okay, you're gonna play the best friend to Scarlett Johansson, and you're gonna, you know, have a feather boa on, and you're gonna give a dirty look to her boyfriend that walks in the door. And
right.
It was just kind of like, it's not enough for me. It's not, you know?
Yeah.
So I worked against it until I finally felt like, this is bullshit. I need to, you know, because my fans from Mean Girls were the ones writing me letters telling me how liberating it was to see someone like them on screen.
Yeah.
And how it freed them up. One in particular was this guy that said in 8th grade, I was bullied for being chubby and gay. And then Mean Girls comes out. And then in 9th grade, the popular girls are like, you're like Damien, come sit with us.
Wow.
And he became popular.
Yeah.
And I thought about, man, how much I would have loved to have that, you know, like an example like Damien when I was younger. So I knew going into Looking that I was like, I'm going to do this on an adult level for the big boys.
For the big boys.
Yeah.
Like, we're canceled or not, that show's going to remain and be a legacy
part of the HBO library. Exactly.
Yeah, and for young gays to see the normalcy and fabulousness at the same time of gay life.
Well, on top of that, also, you know, again, back to the mixed status couple.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a lot. I just recently was a special guest at TBRU, the Texas Bear Roundup. And, and that was amazing.
Oh, that was your plan, I believe.
Yeah,
you were like,
totally.
I'm gonna make indies. I'm gonna live an indie New York life until I make this big studio movie.
That's it.
Deuces, New York.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then I came here and was like celibacy and like no clubs and like back in the club. That's when it really started. My like, you know, moment of like gay hiding, which I, you know, regret. But
And you were not even having sex? I mean, that wasn't really the age of Grindr yet, was it? Then?
It wasn't.
So.
No, but I still wasn't. I wasn't even kissing anyone.
Wow.
And then I met somebody, and I had a 5-year relationship. So it was like
before the age of Grindr, and where it would have been easier for you to hook up. But back in the day, you had to actually speak to people and go to clubs and meet people out and they'd have to know you were gay.
Well, it's actually funny because I just when I came out, I was in New York and I was there for a long time, and then I went to San Francisco to film Looking. So I'm actually really just going to West Hollywood now for the first time, and I've lived in LA for like a decade.
Wow.
I'm just slowly starting to go to clubs.
I mean, like, what were you? You must have been masturbating a lot.
I mean, maybe.
Thank goodness you got this big ass gay role. So now when you do come to Hollywood, there you are, King Big Boy motherfucker. I waited a long time for this. Now you can see me naked on television. I'm fucking on TV. I'm coming at people's eye on TV.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Now, you not only making movies, you're working on a new TV show.
Right. On ABC Family called Recovery Road.
That's fun. And can you tell me anything about it?
You know what's really fun about it is it's written by two people. The showrunners are Bert V. Royal, who wrote Easy A.
Okay.
And who was my roommate in college.
What?
And then Karen DiConsetto, who worked on Ruby and the Rockets and was in that band Daphne and Celeste. She was Snooki in my musical that I wrote with Hannah Payton, Jersey Shoresicle.
Jersey Shoresicle, another one of your side hustles. You love a good side hustle.
Here's the thing. Somebody once said to me, like, what would you do if you weren't an actor? And I was like, well, I'd probably be a photographer. And they're like, well, why don't you just take pictures? Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, yeah. And that combined with that famous quote, like, what would you do if you weren't afraid of failing?
Right.
I'm like, if I have a gift, like, or something that I want to turn into a gift that's like I'm kind of good at, and I want to keep working on it. I just want to do it all because it's like you get one shot at like doing things, and you're
tell me
you're
about
like
it. You gotta
crazy...
milk the fame at whatever level. Like Dorian Corey says, it's a fame. It's a small fame.
Well,
you take it, you absorb it.
How about that?
Here's what's interesting. I think that talent is when like God shines a light on you, and when you use it, you're like a mirror that reflects it, so other people can like bask in it. And I just want to be a disco ball.
All right. So you did Jersey Shoresicle, was a big like Jersey Shore musical.
Right.
That went to the Fringe Festival, won all sorts of awards.
Yeah, we had an off-Broadway run. We ran it here for a while.
You were able to cast lots of cuties in the different parts and make them your assistants and etc.
I mean, no, not really. But we did a lot of great people in it. And made some friends that I have for a lifetime. So that was great.
And you also you're singing. You and I need to do a duet. And you also Well, speaking of Us Do a Duet, I was really pissed about Looking getting canceled because I was like, I think that character needs a friend. A friend named John Montgomery.
I would have so been into it.
I know.
I know.
Shucks. All right.
Well, who knows? We still have a movie.
That's right. Well, I'd like to let you know I'm available, and so is my black friend.
All right, maybe I'll be like, maybe I'll be like, Augustine, we've met all your friends, meet my people.
Hey, I'll wear this shirt.
Come to the barbecue.
Come to the barbecue. I'm ready for it. John McGovern. Now, you're dating someone right now?
Yeah.
You got a cute boyfriend. I saw him at the World Wonder Christmas party.
Yeah,
I was like,
cutie.
look at what this motherfucker snatched up.
Well, let me tell you something. This guy is like the perfect match for me. I'm like soups in love.
He seems like a little thuggish, ruggish bone type.
Well, he grew up Mormon.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
He did.
So he's like all the moral value systems, but with like the Manhattan Puerto Rican side. I'm like,
oh my God, what
I'm
a
like,
dream.
I will take it.
You're like,
yeah, he's like a dream.
He's a
boat.
little sexy little thing.
I know. I say I'm not gay anymore because his name's Joseph. I'm a Jomosexual.
Very good. I love it. That is good. So what else is next? Recovery Road?
Recovery Road, yeah. I'm going to do an Italian Mom web series for my character, yeah.
So actually, let's take a look at that. That was a huge hit.
Another side gig.
Another side hustle. 3 million views. 3 million plus
Close to
views.
4.
Close to 4,
Probably
Johnny.
by at the current time of airing, it was close to 4.
I watched it last night.